I was wondering what the hell this corpus was shooting at. Lol. What these other two corpus were on is beyond me. One is obsessed with the pipe, and the other just discovered what a boulder is for the first time. Also, this dude got stuffed. And this loser got stuffed. But yeah, basically, I wasted a bunch of time, almost 8 minutes, fighting waves of void enemies that weren't even near any excavation sites cause I couldn't believe they just wouldn't stop spawning endlessly. I thought surely they would stop at some point. But alas, they do not. I think at the time I was under the impression that the waves that spawned would follow me once I made my way to an excavation site, but I don't think that's the case. Though it probably wouldn't even make a difference if it were. Eventually, I fled from the never-ending onslaught of foes to the excavation site after losing all my armor to this attack. LOL. Once I got there though, it didn't take long for it to say mission failure imminent. I'm not even sure what the criteria is to fail excavation mission, lol. Cause it's not like I had a shortage of excavation sites, the excavator wasn't even destroyed. I'm not sure what determines a time limit either, but regardless, it felt like excavation mission, Void Fissure, was impossible to solo. One thing was certain, though. My primary and secondary weapons were not enough to do the job. So later that night, I'm not sure if it was the same Void Fissure or I just got lucky, and the next fissure was the same mission, level range, and on the same planet, that being Earth, which is currently the only planet I have access to, but I was able to do the Void Fissure again. And so I did. Only, this time, I changed my approach. See, I switched to using pretty much exclusively my melee weapon, while also getting more used to using abilities. This made the solo much more doable. The only issue was that I guess this Void Fissure was extra laggy, so the only footage I was able to record ended up being complete trash. Which if you haven't seen yet, you'll definitely see shortly. This led me to scrapping most of the footage and skipping to after I had already completed round 1 and extraction was already available to me. Which you're about to see that skip in a moment. But in the meantime, enjoy this horrid mess of quote-unquote footage. By the way, I was standing here doing nothing because I wanted to understand what was causing these explosions. LOL. Unfortunately, I was unable to. Anyway, I was originally planning to make 2 videos with these 2 pieces of footage, but because the latter footage was so botched, that idea's out the window. Not unlike how Eidolon Plains is too laggy on my potato for me to consistently be able to capture footage there, resulting in the most fun I've had in this game so far, a fight with a high-level squad of various Grenier, including Hellions and some dudes trying to squish you with a gravity hammer, I forgot their name, with said fight traveling across acres of Eidolon Plains, to end up not being recorded even when the software said it did. Record it? But that's enough of that digression. Cause I should limit how much I whine. Back to this video, round 2 was well underway, and it's not like I had any doubts I could continue to take on these enemies. But I still eventually decide to hightail it to extraction because I'm still in unfamiliar territory with this Void Fissure mission, and I didn't want to risk something going awry. Like that unpredictable mission failure imminent popping up on my screen, but instead ensure that I obtain my revenge. And with that being said, I'm gonna stop talking now cause I think I've done enough yapping for one video. I'll leave you to watch the rest of the footage, if you so choose.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.